Good to have you with us. This is 10 Tampa Bay at 5. I'm Josh Sidorowitz.
And I'm Carolina Lead in for Courtney. Tonight, an investigation is underway after a police shooting in Lake Wales. Detectives say a gunman with a violent criminal history was shot to death after he killed a Lake Wales K-9 named Max. 10 Tampa Bay's Eric Glasser is live in Lake Wales with the latest. Eric, what led up to all of this?
Well, Carolina, Lake Wales police were actually working two crime scenes this morning. The first involved a domestic dispute where shots were fired. The second involving the police department and the same man. In that confrontation, shots were again exchanged, but in this case, the gunman and a K-9 from here at Lake Wales PD were both killed. A police procession honoring Lake Wales K-9 Max, shot to death during an early morning confrontation with an armed domestic violence suspect.
The suspect was hiding in a wooded area. The K-9 identified and apprehended the subject. He engaged with the subject. The officers immediately began telling him to show his hands.
Investigators say this man, 57-year-old Ernest Borders, a convicted felon with a long criminal record, first got into an argument with his girlfriend around 5 o'clock this morning, stepped around the corner of her apartment, fired gunshots, and left. About 2 hours later, while Lake Wales police were investigating that incident, they say Borders came back, saw them, and took off running. It was during that chase, say witnesses, they heard gunfire.
Well, you know, some gunshots.
Pop,
I
pop.
thought, I thought, I'm gonna say 6, 7 or more. Yeah, I thought they was firecrackers, but I guess when everybody started gathering, I found out it was gunshots.
Detectives say Borders shot Max, a K-9 who had been with Lake Wales PD since 2016. So far, they released only a frame of video showing the confrontation. But Chief Velasquez says officers told Borders to drop the gun multiple times before opening fire.
Ultimately, someone else lost their life. The suspect lost his life too. He made that choice, and that's why he's dead today. That's all there is to it.
Despite his criminal record, neighbors say this was all out of character for Borders.
He was a good guy, well known in this town, Lake Wales. Something just happened, I don't know.
Why they did it? Why they shot him that many times?
Yeah, they shot the other
They didn't have to shoot him that many times.
He didn't comply with the officers, and he had a handgun in his hand. When the officers told him to put it down, he's going to get shot. Every time.
As you can see, the flag is at half-staff here outside of Lake Wales PD today in honor of K-9 Max. The department immediately called in members of local clergy, also community leaders. They wanted to make sure that any rumors that had started to circulate on social media would be put down very quickly. Those folks did get a chance to look at some of the evidence that police share with us and more, and said that, at least at this point, they believe that the police investigation is, in their words, on the up and up. As for the two police officers that did open fire in this case, one of them was, in fact, the handler of K-9 Max. He and the other officer have both been placed on paid administrative leave. That is considered standard procedure in these cases. Reporting live in Lake Wales, Eric Glasser, 10 Tampa Bay.
And you can share your condolences and messages for the police department right now. We have posted Max's photos on our Facebook page. Just search 10 Tampa Bay.